since we have 3 kids that are home like a lot because we homeschool.
We used to be moms, and we were new moms and new dads
Yes.
at one point as well.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Yes. It
Yeah.
seems like forever ago. No. Well, I think that as your kids get older, this does become easier. When you have little ones need a lot of attention from you. They want to be with mommy, they want to be with daddy, and they need tending to. They need to be watched after. You have to be creative. And what I mean by that, give you some examples. I remember when our kids were babies, and I thought, okay, I had always been a very physically active person. And, at the time I didn't feel comfortable for when they were really little, leaving them at like the gym daycare. It was a little bit older. I was like, okay, they could play in that. But I wanted things that I could do every day. And so what we did is we got ourselves a double stroller, and the girls would sit in that. This is hilarious. And I'd have Bodhi in a baby sling on my body. And I remember I'd walk through my neighborhood. I'd like power walk.
Yeah, we were one of those joggers. So
Oh my gosh.
The big tires, so
Yes.
it could go pretty much anywhere.
Yeah. And then Bodhi was little, so he didn't weigh that much, because he was an infant. And pretty much every day, that was like my thing, is I would go on these walks, and that was my time for me. But also most of the time the kids they enjoyed it so much, they would just lay down and relax, and I would put earbuds in, and I would listen to like my favorite music and just like reconnect with myself. It was such a beautiful time. Looking back on that, I remember it being really special. It was like my time with my kids, and but able to actually still exercise. And then also I wanted to do my yoga practice. And so I would lay my infant Bodhi next to us, and I would do yoga. Or when he was really little, he would lay in my arms, and I would meditate for as long as I could. So that's what I mean about getting creative. Making the excuses that, okay, as a parent, I now can't exercise, or I can't work towards my goals. There are times that you can do that. You just have to carve that out for yourself, whether it's between nap times or, I know, for instance, sometimes when you came home from work, I would be like, hey, can you watch the kids for a few minutes so I could actually just have a little time to myself? Maybe even go on a run or something like that.
Yeah, it's being flexible.
Being flexible.
I mean, it's a lot of the stuff that we spoke about is being flexible, being adjustable, and being able to just kind of flow with how things go. And, you can have like a plan, but, if you have a plan of like, oh, my toddler goes to bed or takes a nap from this time to this time.
No.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's a guarantee fail right there. They're not going to always stick to that plan.
Yeah.
So you have to have a backup plan, which is be flexible.
Yes.
Work around that. Maybe you do have to skip that day.
Also, as far as like, I know, I think women feel this way too, but I notice men really, really need this. As a parent, when, let's say a man had been at work all day long, I noticed that women can adjust from role to role easier. They can go from like work mode to mom mode a lot quicker. Men, and I'm not saying this is across the board, it's just a general observation. Yeah. But I typically see that men need a little bit of adjusting time. And so I know for you, when you worked out of the house and then you come home in the evening, I could just see it on your face. Like, you needed to decompress. So I think oftentimes if you're home all day with the kids as a mom, you're thinking, oh, I've been with the babies all day, or the kids.
Yeah, I hear that all the time. They're like, here, you take them now.
You take them.
Then it's just like, and it just sets this like,
yes.
It ruins everything,
Yes. So what I would do is I'd be like, okay, I'm going to give Dan like half an hour or like, 45 minutes to just like go in his
20
room,
minutes.
Take a deep breath. Yeah, there wasn't ever a set time. It was just a little bit of space. Sometimes you'd even go and like take a quick shower and then come out, and it was like all of a sudden you were just like able to decompress, and then you were present for us. So I think that having that kind of plan worked out between you and your partner is that part of that beautiful dance of a relationship of how can we help each other. Thanks for watching the Rockstar in Life podcast, your source for unleashing your inner rock star. Thanks again, and don't forget to be a rock star in your life and make the world your stage.